BabyMinder System for child heat stroke prevention. My name is Brandon Aggie. This is Daniel Curl, Gabrielle Topalian, and Ryan Smith. My role was to keep contact with the sponsor, the mentor, and to help with the embedded system design, as well as assist with the project application.
So our project is focused on solving the problem or instance of a young child, infant, or toddler accidentally being left in a hot car by their parent or other caregiver. So the system is designed to search the car and detect if there is an actual child inside, and then send an alert to the driver or primary caregiver, whomever is driving the car, in order to notify them that a child may have been forgotten in the back seat.
We plan on having multiple sensors to detect the presence of a child, to notify the parent if the child is left in the car. And we plan on doing that with a thermal sensor, a motion sensor, a pressure sensor, and a sound sensor.
So in the dashboard unit, the user will actually be able to interact and see different indicators and be able to push buttons and whatnot. And the motion, thermal, and sound sensors will be located in a ceiling unit that will be able to detect what's happening inside the car. And the pressure sensor will be located underneath the car seat to determine if there is a child actually sitting in the car seat.
Our main challenge right now is working on the app. We haven't really designed the app further than the basic user interface you see over there. So just getting it to communicate through Bluetooth would be our main challenge, really.
One of the main lessons from what we've learned throughout developing this product is that there are many use cases and many different scenarios that you need to consider when you're developing a product that will actually be used by the general public, as there are random scenarios that can occur that you may not account for. You also need to ensure that you have enough power and the best way to charge the device and make sure that it's usable for all.
What we have here for our demo is a Arduino board hooked to the breadboard with a motion sensor, a thermal sensor, and a pressure sensor that is placed underneath the car seat here. We have a child to simulate a child in the car seat, and we will show you the demo really quick and show you how it works. The Arduino will communicate to an app that we have for our phone here, which shows the readings of pressure, thermal, and motion. And as the motion has been cut in half, as Brandon will show you here, it will set off an alarm. We have a delay so that we can show that there is an alarm indicating there is a motion or somebody inside the vehicle when we have it wired up. Next, we have the thermal sensor. Oh, sorry, after he enters his password, it resets the system. Next, we have the thermal sensor here. As Gabrielle will show you, whenever there's a body in front of the thermal sensor itself, it will set off an alarm indicating that there is the presence of a child in the vehicle, which you'll see the green light turn on. He enters in the password, and it resets the system. And then the last thing we have is our car seat, which has the pressure sensor in it. And whenever there's enough weight, which normally the child will have, it'll set off the sensor. If you press on the child a little bit, the sensor goes off and it reads the pressure of the child. We reset the system by putting in the password, and it's good to go again.